Everybody, this is the big fella with cigar number 3 from the Indianapolis trip, featuring my friends from Wooden Indian Tobacco. Today we are smoking the San Cristobal Elegancia, next on the Lancer Life. Hello everybody, this is Charles Kelly, and welcome to the Lancer Life. So before I headed out here to lovely Indianapolis, I stopped by one of my favorite Philadelphia area cigar shops, Wooden Indian Tobacco. I started going there in 2016, I think shortly after I launched my book, and it's been a great place, a home away from home of sorts for me. So I go there, and they recommended a lot of cigars. I was on my way out here to Indianapolis, and wanted a couple of sticks to video on my way out to Indianapolis. I only shot one. It was a good one. It was the M. Bombay Quesera. The second one that I did for you was the Wayfarer, and today I'm smoking the San Cristobal Elegancia. This was a recommendation from John. John, my man, why don't you talk to these people about the cigar?
Alright, thank you, Charles. I'm John from the Wooden Indian Tobacco Shop here in Havertown, PA. And the cigar that we're looking at right now is the San Cristobal Elegancia, specifically in the pyramid size. Of course, the entire San Cristobal line is made by the Don Pepin family, but this is a very uncharacteristic Don Pepin smoke. It is a mild medium. At absolute best, there is little to no spice in it whatsoever, but it's still a very beautiful smoke. Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper with a Nicaraguan binder and filler gives you this beautiful, smooth, creamy taste and smoke about it. This cigar is, for me, a special cigar because I have not found anything that this cigar does not complement. It pairs with anything, from whiskey to rum to scotch to coffee to hell soda. This is a super versatile smoke, and anyone starting out off can also smoke this. And if you're a experienced smoker, you will also enjoy this so much. I mean, I mostly smoke full bodies, but I still smoke this cigar almost every day.
So I am going to get this thing started with my nice Cuban cutter. Let me show you what a Cuban cutter looks like. It's a regular guillotine style cutter that will cut to a preset depth, but it's got that nice little hole in there, and that's for pyramid. See how the pyramid fits through there? So I'm gonna cut that. Look at that. Straight as the Board of Health, and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing lit, and I'm gonna tell you what flavors I get from this. So, looking at different notes and based upon some of the commentary from John, what you're going to get from this is is some earthiness. You're going to get a little bit of pepper. You're not going to get a lot of spice. It's going to be creamy as well, and that's going to be a function of this Connecticut, Ecuadorian-grown Connecticut wrapper. Even though it's got a lot of Nicaraguan filler, this is not supposed to pound you upside the head. It's going to be on the medium side, which is different for the San Cristobal line. I'm on my way to a Final Four watch party where I'm going to meet up with my old neighbor from the time when I lived out here in Indianapolis. That's where I'm at today. But I got to rub in their face that, we won the Super Bowl. So you see I'm all geared up. I have done a review of a different version of the San Cristobal line. I didn't do my research to tell you, but how about this? You'll see it here going across the screen. You like that? Even when I forget when I'm doing shooting, I can always leave a note. So, and it's a good line. I think I did this for a Philly Friday, which I do when I feature cigars from Ashton Cigar Company, which is a home-based cigar company. Ashton brand cigars from Holtz. Holtz is a distributor who distributes cigars pretty much all over the United States. I've got plenty of time to enjoy this, so we did some good things with the burn. I think I've already started it off bad. This might be a case of a cigar that was over humidified. I have a nice travel humidor lined with cedar. It's not one of them plastic spongy things that I like to travel with. Holds a good amount of cigars, and I have a gigantic hygrometer in there, not the little skinny piece of thing that it came with. And I know I overfilled it with water, and this cigar is starting to pay the price for that. See that there? That's not because the cigar was old. That's because too much humidity in this thing started to burst in the box in a relatively short period of time. I think the real problem is going to be as the heat gets into there, we might have some issues. But right now, good tasting, little on the drier side. I can see why John said this will pair with anything, because it's so far in that quick little portion not necessarily meeting my definition of a balanced cigar. A balanced cigar is a cigar that won't cause you to over salivate, have you spit. You ever have a cigar you every 5 minutes? Won't do that. But a balanced cigar also won't require you to have something to drink. This is begging for a bourbon. Wow. Now there's an interesting little floral note going on here that I can't quite put my fingers on. Herby floral, like parsley or oregano kind of herbs. And grassy. I dig it. I dig it. Right now, I'd say between mild and medium. Not even a solid medium yet. Absolutely a cigar that a novice could wrap their taste buds around and enjoy. So So it's got that going for it. I like the fact that with this pyramid, that the smoke is concentrated through that nicely cut hole at the top, with a good snip of the cap. Because of the gauge on this, I'm still getting a real nice, cool smoke, even though you see me draw on it. This is a very interesting flavored cigar. Wood, nuts, just what I expected to happen. I heard it. I was just drawing and I heard a and the wrapper started cracking on me. That's okay. I'll do it this way. The beauty of filming. Sweet, elegant, creamy. Wow. I can't say I really expected what I'm getting from this cigar. This is pretty good. This is really good. Now, just so you know, I purchased my cigars from Wood and Indian. They didn't give me any of the cigars I smoke. And I want to let you know that. So when I heap praises on these guys, it's because it's well deserved. I always say you got to get in and find a good tobacco shop and meet with the people, give them your patronage, and you'll be rewarded. The reward for going in and talking to Dan and Don and John and all the folks there is I get a lot of knowledge on cigars, where they come from, how they're crafted and blended, and I get a little bit of insight on the cigar personalities as well. I've met my fair share of some of the world famous cigar rollers and some of the up and coming guys. I've met Nestor Miranda there. I've met what's my guy from who makes the Laranja. Now I'm losing the names while I'm sitting here trying. Eric Espinosa, got it. And others I won't try to name. My memory's bad. I'm getting old. But you get to sit down and talk to some of these guys, and these weren't at cigar events. They were just there hanging out sometimes. And you find out a lot about the world and the craft of cigar making and how some of these guys, do what they do, how they distinguish themselves from where they get their tobacco, how they roll their cigars, where they grow their cigars, and what they think about their cigars. And it's just great. You also get the fact that as you go into a cigar shop and talk to these people, they discover what you like. And me, not a box purchaser, variety for me is the spice of life. It would drive me nuts to buy a box of 25 cigars, and that's all I'm smoking for like the next, month or so. Except if I get boxes of good rare cigars or rare Cubans, because storing them could be a pain in the behind unless you have a gigantic humidor that can fit lots and lots of cigars in there. I have two, but I think I have the capacity of I have three and a travel humidor. I think I can comfortably hang on to about 200 cigars with my 3 boxes. But you get much beyond that, you're in struggle territory. So going into a tobacconist, finding a variety of different new cigars to try because they know and understand your flavor profile, know your favorite sizes, know what regions you like, know what wrapper tobacco you particularly find of. Man, that's great. That's like going into a tailor who has your sizes and is able to get you a suit to fit your bill. And basically that's what a tobacconist does. He gives you a cigar to fit your taste. Every now and then he'll give you something that's to step outside your comfort zone, but I think that's good too. Wooden Indian is a good shop. They've been very good to me. And a lot of good cigar expertise in that store. It's moved into the medium area. I'm afraid to show you that other side because it's a hot mess, but burn line pretty even. Can't ask for that. All of my smoke is still coming along the line, so it's not. I'm not pulling air in from a hole in the side pocket. To me, still between medium and mild. I think calling this a medium is a stretch. But in terms of complexity, now I've talked about balance and said it wasn't balanced. It's moved into a very balanced stage. But in terms of complexity, fairly complex cigar. There's a lot going on with this, and I like complexity with cigar. John is absolutely right. You compare this with anything from a good wine to a whiskey. I think, though, for me, I would tend to stay with something lighter. I would stick with a Pinot Grigio, a Pinot Noir, and for a whiskey, Irish whiskey, something a little on the light side. I wouldn't do anything outrageously bold. I'd do a lighter Scotch, not something full body. Probably a lowland Scotch, not a Highland. They tend to be more, actually I think I got that reversed. I think a Highland Scotch and not a lowland Scotch. They tend to be a little lighter in the loafers. Speyside or Islay you'd be just tasting Scotch, you would be tasting a cigar. So, I'm running out of juice. Thank you for joining.